Hail, friends of wargaming. Lordsheen here. Today we're going to look at the Tier 10 American medium tank, the M48 Patton. I've played it for a couple of games, and so far it seems like a high damage per minute tank, with excellent gun depression. It has much better turret armor than the Leopard 1, and a faster reload time. Also, it has great maneuverability, and a high base view range. The M48 Patton does an excellent job of supporting teammates by using ridge lines to its advantage, and it can quickly take shots at the enemies without exposing its hull armor. Let's take a look at it in the tech tree. It's going to be at the top. You have to grind through the T20, Pershing, and the M46 Patton. These tanks don't stand out as particularly good, and they're quite average for their tiers. Let's take a look at the stats of the M48 Patton. It has 2,000 hit points, which is quite a bit higher than the average Tier 10 medium tank. It has an average weight of around 48 tons, with 810 horsepower. It has an okay horsepower to ton ratio. As you can see here, its specific power is 16.7, which is decent for a medium tank. If you play the M48 Patton, you would notice that it has great maneuverability, and you likely wouldn't have an issue with its mediocre acceleration. Its top speed is 45 km per hour, and top reverse speed is 20 km per hour. It has an excellent traverse speed of 55.2 degrees per second, and you can greatly use it to your advantage if you want to reposition after peeking over ridge lines. The base view range is very high, and you can easily get it over 445 meters without coated optics. Now, let's take a look at the armor. It has 152 mm of frontal hull armor, 76 on the sides, and 25 at the rear. You might be able to bounce a couple of shells from Tier 8 tanks with its hull armor, but don't count on it. Its turret has 254 mm of frontal armor, 76 at the sides, and 51 at the rear. The frontal turret armor is wonderful, and it allows this tank to perform very well when it's hull down. Also, its gun mantlet gives it spaced armor, so even the strongest tanks might have difficulties penetrating its turret. The M48 Patton's 105 mm gun has a very fast fire rate, with great penetration, and 390 alpha damage. It has wonderful gun handling with good accuracy, and an aim time of 1.9 seconds. What I suggest to equip on this tank, if you want to dish out damage over ridge lines close to the enemies, are vents, gun rammer, and vertical stabilizers. The tank also has amazing gun depression, which we might see in a minute. Let's go into battle and see what this tank is all about. The map we got is Serene Coast. It's a fantastic map for the M48 Patton. Let's head over to the valley and see if we can hit some enemies without exposing our hull armor. I have 25 APCR shells, 27 heat shells, and 5 HE shells. I usually use the high explosive shells on lightly armored enemies such as artillery, but there are none in this match. It looks like a couple of teammates are slowly coming to the valley. Hopefully they can catch up to me soon. Let's see if any enemies are over here. The UDES bounced a shell off of my turret. There are quite a few enemies over here. I'm pressuring the enemies so they don't peek over and shoot my teammates. I don't see a clear shot. I repositioned a little bit and hit the lower plate of the UDES. I'm already at 1700 damage blocked, and we're not even 2 minutes into the match yet. It looks like the Super Conqueror penetrated my tank next to its cupola with an APCR shell. Unlucky. The enemies are driving away. This gives me the opportunity to shoot down into them over the ridge. I have to be careful when dealing with the Super Conqueror. He also has excellent turret armor with a great gun. The enemy E-100 is getting a little too cocky. I'm using the M48 Patton's great gun depression over this bump on the hill. Super Conqueror neutralized. I'm repositioning so that I can take shots at the E-100 without being in the line of sight of the other enemies. I set the AMX M449L on fire. The M48 Patton has a pretty fast reload time. I've been firing heat shells for a while now because none of the enemies who went valley had spaced armor that would absorb the damage. I'm looking for the UDES 1516. Unlucky, I was spotted, and the terrain was between me and the UDES 1516. I'm going around the long way, because I don't want the Progetto 46 to unload his clip into my weak hull armor. There's the STRV 103-0. The M48 Patton's gun dispersion radius is mediocre. Let's see if I can kill the Progetto 46 without the T-10 getting side shots on me. That was a little risky, and I lost quite a bit of health. This isn't a very good situation to be in. I have 2 teammates and there are 6 enemies still alive. I'll try to help my teammates. There's the Leopard prototype. The UDES 14-5 caught me at a bad time. Luckily, I bounce his shell. There's another lucky bounce.
Enemy armor is destroyed. They're knocked out.
That was a very close fight and I almost lost. The UDES should have tried to destroy me when I destroyed the T-10. Now it's just me and the Conway left alive on my team against a Jag Tiger and a Type 4 Heavy. Both me and my teammate are one-hits. It looks like he might be coming to rendezvous with me. There's the Jag Tiger. That was a lucky hit. I wasn't spotted. There's the Type 4 Heavy and he still has full health 10 minutes into the match. The enemies know where we're at, so I'm just trying to slightly peek over the hill without exposing my tank. There's the Jag Tiger again.
Enemy armor is hit.
And now he's dead.
Vehicle destroyed.
My teammate is doing a good job of spotting the enemies.
Enemy is hit. We didn't penetrate their armor.
It looks like I can't get a good angle. I'll reposition to somewhere else. There's the Type 4 Heavy. I wasn't spotted.
Penetration.
That was a little risky. I should wait for my teammate to make a move. I have one heat shell left.
Requesting support.
I shot down the tree to distract the Type 4 Heavy, while my teammate flanks him.
Enemy armor is destroyed.
All enemy vehicles were destroyed. Victory. Here is a summary for the M48 Patton. Pros. It has excellent turret armor, great gun depression, low aim time, high penetration, good alpha damage, a fast reload time, great maneuverability, and high view range. Cons. It has weak hull armor, its top speed is below average, and it's a large medium tank with a bad camouflage rating. The M48 Patton isn't a Clan Wars meta tank because there are tanks that are more proficient for the types of gameplay that it can perform. For example, Super Conquerors and T95 FV4201 Chieftains have better turret armor and do a much better job of playing ridge lines. Also, a Leopard 1 could get into position faster and snipe at enemies from far away with its higher top speed, better camouflage rating, lower aim time, and lower dispersion radius. The M48 Patton is a fun tank to play, but there are other tanks that can perform that same duties with higher effectiveness. Congratulations, you've made it to the end of the video. Now it's time to get down to business. Lord Sheen's biggest fan, if you're out there, I've made a special checklist just for you. It is very important for our success, and I need you to follow it closely. Regardless of if this video is 1 hour old or 1 year old, we might be able to overtake QuickyBaby and the Mighty Jingles if you do these things for me. Let's get started. Like the video, subscribe, turn on bell notifications, and comment below. Share on Twitter, Facebook, and Reddit. Post this video in a new thread on the Watt forums. Private message people on the forums with a link to this video. Post this video in the Watt NA Discord server. Post this video in the Watt EU Discord server. Send this video to your clan during advances or clan wars. Talk about this video in the comments section of your favorite Watt video. Talk about this video in the comments section of a new Watt video. Join streamer clan Discord servers, then post this video there. Send this video to your friends on Discord, Skype, Steam, and Epic Games. Send this video to some personal Discord group servers. Talk about this video to a couple of friends in World of Tanks. Post some Lord Sheen emotes in streamers' chats, and talk about Lord Sheen. Send private messages to Twitch streamers and ask them to host Lord Sheen. Set your Watt forums avatar and signature to say something about Lord Sheen. Join Lord Sheen's Discord server and have the Twitch stream open at all times. You can pause the video now to get started. Oh look! Someone has posted a comment on their favorite Watt video. And now the same person has posted a comment on a new Watt video. This might be Lord Sheen's biggest fan. I see a link to this video in a couple of streamer clan Discord servers now. Sending the link to friends on Discord. Very cool. Is this a group for an old math class? Good work so far. Chatting with a friend about Lord Sheen? Awesome. Hopefully you also talked about Lord Sheen in your clan chat. That's a lot of Lord Sheen emotes in that streamer's Twitch chat. Incredible. Asking a couple of Twitch streamers to host Lord Sheen? Truly the work of an angel. Did you finish the checklist? If you did, then you might be Lord Sheen's biggest fan. If you're looking for something else to do, you can go through the checklist again, but with one of Lord Sheen's other videos. No matter how old the video is, your efforts are worthwhile and essential to us becoming bigger than QuickyBaby and the Mighty Jingles. Thank you. You're the best. I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. Thank you to my Twitch subscribers and my Patreon supporters. You guys are awesome. Keep up the great work. Links are in the description for anyone else who wants to show their support. Also, you can join my Discord server. The link is in the description. Lord Sheen over and out.